Good afternoon once again from England, the United Kingdom. What is it? It's Thursday today, so nearly the weekend. We've made it through another week. I've been reading, obviously on the different pages, about explaining to others and making other people with MS realise and understand what we can go through with multiple sclerosis. Now, like everybody else, some days we do get lazy. I mean, let's all admit to that. You know, some days it's not always the MS. You know, if we made a little bit more effort, then we can probably do things. Having said that, there are days when we are just completely exhausted, excuse me, and can hardly do anything. This is all part of the illness. Making people appreciate what we're going through is tough, especially before diagnosis. I had my first relapse, I think, in 1999. Wasn't diagnosed till 2005, and the amount of times I was called lazy by a number of people, or pull yourself out of it, you know, or what you need to do is this, that, or the other, and you'll feel better. Thousands upon thousands of times. How do we make people understand what it's like? Let's take MS fatigue, for instance. I'd love to know, because I really don't know. I think some people have empathy for how we're feeling. Some people care for how we're feeling. And some people just think there's nothing wrong with us because they can't see. You know, we don't have a broken leg, or I've said before, a gaping head wound or something. So if you can find a way to make people appreciate, that's probably the wrong word, to help people to understand how you're feeling, I'd love to know what that is. Because I'm having a bad day today. Or if somebody says, oh yeah, you'll be okay, you know, pull yourself out of it, I switch off, the conversation ends there for me, because these people really do not truly understand what's happening. So that's really it. You know, this is not a downer post. I don't want to do anything like that. But when I'm reading comments and people saying, you know, my husband or my son or my daughter or whatever, you know, does not understand what I'm going through, and you know, they tell me to, I don't know, I'm not. You're sleeping too much. That's the favourite one, isn't it? Oh yeah, you're sleeping too much. You need to get out more. You need to get fresh air. You need to eat better. You need to. Maybe some of these things are true, but they've not had fatigue. So they'll never truly understand what it feels like. I always say it's like you're plugged into the sockets, the electricity, the mains. And when we get the fatigue, it's like somebody just sort of pulls the plug out, and we don't get. We have no energy. It's as simple as that. We've got to lay down and try and relax every single muscle in our body for a certain period of time until we feel better. This can happen. We can feel better within a few hours, or it can take a day or two, maybe longer. Maybe you know, when I get the signs and symptoms, what I do is as quickly as I possibly can, I stop what I'm doing, and then I completely relax. You know, lay on the bed. You know, I mean mentally as well as physically. Lay on the bed, everything off, and just, you know, wait for me to feel better. And generally, but since doing this, I do feel better. What do? You know, do you do anything like this? Do you have another way or something that works for you, or do you just battle through it and hopefully you'll come to the end of the fatigue? Probably not is my answer to that. But anyway, have a great Thursday. I'll try and do another post before the weekend. So just take care, and I look forward to your comments. Thank you so much indeed. Bye bye.